8 prize fighters whittled down to just 4. We've seen 4 fights, 4 knockdowns so far. What will happen in the first of our semi-finals?
Still think you can win this? That's what I'm in it for. Everything I've got, all or nothing, do my best.
It's all over in the second round. Martin Rogan books his place in the semi-final.
If an knockout comes, so be it.
Fighters in the ring for our first semi-final. David Ferguson from North Shields beat Billy Bessie in the quarter-finals up against Martin Rogan, who's won a lot of admirers in this York Hall crowd. Shot £25,000 awaits the winner, our MC, John McDonald.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We continue the action here with a prize fighter, the heavyweights, our first semi-final. Introducing to you, would you please welcome back into the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white and blue trunks, weighing in at 16 stone 9 pounds, taking his record to 6 contests, 6 wins, 2 inside the scheduled distance, undefeated from North Shields, David Ferguson. And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the solid blue trunks, weighing in 16 stone 4 pounds and 9 ounces. 8 fight record, 8 wins, 5 inside the scheduled distance. He too comes to the ring undefeated from Belfast, Northern Ireland, the entertainer, Martin Rogan. Referee in charge of the action is Mr. Ian John Lewis. This is 3 3-minute rounds.
Command at all times. Both of the rules was them heads, kick the punches up. When I shout break, you break clean. And remember, defend yourself at all times. Shake hands.
If the semis live up to the quarters, we have more tasty treats in store. It's getting serious now. Back comes North Shields, David Ferguson, now unbeaten in 6, but after a tough test from Billy Bessie, Martin Rogan had the easier route with that second round stoppage over Alex Sibbs. He's going all guns blazing again. And, well, here we go again, revved up once more, Johnny.
Perfect approach from Rogan, drag it out of Ferguson. Ferguson was shattered in his last fight. He'll give it, drag out what energy he's got left in this first round. Unless the last 2 rounds will work for Rogan.
I'm sure that's what world-famous trainer John Green told Rogan. Body shots. He's so hard and determined as well. Ferguson had to dig in against Bessie. He's had plenty of time to rest and recuperate, but he was tired. And Rogan applying the pressure.
It's what Rogan needs to do. Tuck up tight, chin down, high guard, and walk Ferguson down. Hit the shots in, find an angle, and don't think twice about it, just take it.
Sags back there, David Ferguson gets a body shot in. There's something steely about Rogan tonight, Johnny.
His intention is a 25 grand win, that's what it is. I don't think Ferguson's got the energy to just to pump through the gears. They're doing it in spits and spurts, but can he keep that pressure for a whole round?
Absolutely. The part-time taxi driver and actor and fighter who said he hasn't come to York Hall to collect a crackerjack pencil. Clubbing shots. Running the hills in Belfast.
And you look at it's about preparation, and Rogan looks like the one that's really prepared for this and really wants to work hard for it. But again, it's heavyweights. One big punch makes a big, big difference.
Have we seen already throughout this dramatic evening? First ever prize fighter night. Right hand lumps in from Rogan.
Right, we've had 4 bursts from Ferguson in his first round. That lasted about 5 seconds and that's it. Rogan has just walked him down and pressured him with a shot.
Might be some damage to the left eye of Ferguson. It's swelling up. And there's another right hand. And he's brave, Ferguson, but does he know enough?
He's not got the gears, he hasn't got them. He left them in the last 5.
Good body shots. And Rogan, 20 seconds left in the first round. And he's really going for it. He's going to have to throw something back. Big David Ferguson. He's trying to cover up to protect himself. And back he comes. Oh, brilliant. But a big round for Martin Rogan. And there are the wild cards, just hoping beyond hope. There might be a cut or something that gets them in. They don't wish any ill on the fighters. They've all become close.
And you will score them when you're boxing them. You're all scoring points. Are you all right, son? Are you all right, son? Listen, you've got to box him.
Going to step out and look the jab again when he comes on. You can't fight this kid.
Just too inexperienced, do you think?
He's just shattered. He can't just step it up and keep the pressure on. Rogan did the right thing. Walked him down, shot the shots into the body, to the head, and he was just had to. Ferguson just had to tuck up. He had nothing left. This gave him a quick respite to come back with something. A quick 5-6 shot flurry. That's the 5th flurry he did in that round.
Seconds out, round 2. Well, I hope you're all enjoying this at home. Non-stop action. And what happens next? First round surely to the man in all blue from Belfast, 36 years of age, Martin Rogan. Can David Ferguson recover? Remember, he had that really good start against Billy Bessie, knocking him down early, but struggled in the second and third stanzas.
Did Rogan throw a lot of energy away, trying to take Ferguson out in that last round there? No, he's still trying to walk him and throw the punches in. Ferguson knows he's got to work and fight his way back into this fight.
It's crude at times, but it is entertaining.
Nice right hand guard there by Rogan. Blocked to left hand from Ferguson.
Left uppercut there, and a right to the body sinks in to Ferguson, who again is under pressure over on those ropes.
Left hook got in. Rogan is resting his head on the chest of Ferguson and just trying to work, just pump the shots out.
Remember, neither of these fighters has ever been beaten in a professional ring. Someone's Johnny is going to go tonight.
That's right, I just think the guy with the fight that's got the most fight in him is Rogan. But remember, the next fight is when all that energy, those 2 fights are going to take it out of him.
It's maybe where David Dolan and Paul Butlin will be rubbing their hands. They've taken things steadier. Have these two used up too much steam? But they've got to get through.
Look at the gears, look at the alertness of Ferguson. He's just not there. Rogan's the one that's trying to walk this fight down, tank his way through Ferguson.
He's courageous, Ferguson. Not quite quick enough or skilled enough at the moment. That was low. Look at the heart, though, from David Ferguson, weighing in these punches. High guard from Rogan.
Nice hard guard from Rogan. That has taken a lot out of Ferguson. He's breathing very, very heavy there. Nice right hand straight to the middle of the guard of Ferguson.
Yeah,
absolutely shattered.
Almost toppled over the top right there. As Martin Rogan, well, it was good defense from him, and now he's planting the body shots back. All right to the head as well.
He did the right thing, made Ferguson exert some more pressure. He's trying to leave a little bit left left in the tank. He's got no gears left. He's dragged what gears he had left in him right out.
This is brutal. Another mini cracker. Right hand on the chin of Ferguson, but he holds on. What resistance.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. You're too strong for it. All these fucking guys. That's track super. Just keep walking like that. Walking like that. And you breathe.
They won this so bad, and he's landed nearly 50 punches, 3-1 after 2 rounds.
Pressure and pace work for Rogan.
Fill him up, son.
Just kept finding the shots, finding the gaps, and just shot that right hand over the top. Even when his back was against the ropes, he's still trying to punch it out. But look at that nice high guard there. Made Ferguson exert all his energy, and then came back with something to try and push him back.
Straight shots down,
You
come on.
need a big round here, mate. Big round.
Straight
Come on.
shots and you've won this. Come on, straight shots and you can...
He surely needs to knock down and knock out something. He found it in the opening quarter-final. David Ferguson, who only turned pro in February of last year. Martin Rogan, just more experienced, been around longer. Two up, isn't he? Rogan had a good right hand from Ferguson.
And you've got to think, out of these two fighters, who do you think is going to have the fight left in the next stage? It's got to be Rogan. Rogan's the one that looks like he's got the strength and the energy to step up.
As overall the build-up, Martin Rogan has impressed. Will to win. He seemed to have the sort of all-round tools that would stand him in good stead. But this, David Ferguson, is showing immense character, whatever happens tonight.
Character and courage. He's absolutely shattered. He's still digging in and got the heart not to give up.
He's got a dream, not just to be the prize fighter champion, but hopefully to hold the British title one day. And if, as we expect, he loses, he will come again.
And Adam, we've got to remember, this is a big ask for big heavyweights to be fighting at this pace for 3 rounds. These guys have boxed twice tonight. One of them's going to box again.
And it shows what condition they've whipped themselves into. Every one of them wants this trophy, wants the check, and wants the little bit of stardom that goes with it.
Whichever occasion a fight at this level would work so hard in preparation for a fight.
Oh! Big punches, tired legs, another good fight, last minute.
Rogan's, it's like he's chopping down a big old oak tree. He just won't stop.
The body shots have been good from Martin Rogan in this semi-final. The spirit of the pair of them has been an absolute credit to the sport.
Rogan's just got to make sure he doesn't get careless, get that high guard up, get the chin down, and then look for your openings.
Blood to the nose of David Ferguson. Martin Rogan predicted the knockout. He's not got long to find it. And maybe the man from North Shields deserves to hear the final bell.
What's trying to get in close? Ferguson will try and hold on and just get a rest. He's so tired.
Still he tries. David Ferguson, it's not going to be enough. Martin Rogan, for us, has booked his place in the prize fighter final. And John Breen and Eamon McGee are delighted. But take your hat off too to David Ferguson.
A well-deserved win for Rogan, a proud loss for Ferguson.
Not official yet, but on the computer the quality. And he seemed to win every session in the hands of the judges, but I think the fighters know.
He did everything right. He just worked the pressure. He showed his heart, and he showed so much guts. He was so steady-faced when he started the fight, but this is how the fight was set. punch after punch, right hand after right hand, pressure after pressure. This took a lot out of him in the first round, but Ferguson still came back with something. But that's when the energy started to drain out of Ferguson. Even when he was his back was against the ropes, Rogan had a high guard and made Ferguson work for the round, work for the win. But the accuracy of that right hand kept chopping him down, as I said, like a big oak tree.
More seasoned, more tough.
And very, very patient.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Judges' scorecards read 30-27, 30-27, 30-27. All three judges in favour of and through to the final from Belfast, Northern Ireland, Martin Rogan. And how about that, ladies and gentlemen, the pride of
Brave performance from David Ferguson, but it's Martin Rogan from Belfast who is the man who gets a crack at £25,000 and the prize fighter trophy. What did you make of the performance, Glenn?
Well, I think Rogan used his strengths. He got close into the taller man and just kept punching away, and he was a busier man.
Let's hear from him ringside with Ed.
2 fights, 2 wins, still unbeaten and through to the final. How does it feel?
Feels fantastic. Coming overseas, over the REC to England, I found the support of the people here. They started getting behind me. From the first, it was a loud cheer, and now it's starting to be a lift the roof off cheer like the Ulster Hall in Belfast.
It was a tough fight. What gave you the edge?
He's a very tough. He's a tough guy. You don't have to look at him. Star saying Tory's the bull. Says it all. I just go out. I have a lot of energy. I know I can dig down deep. When you're up against the likes of Dave Ferguson, you have to dig deep. This guy's not. He's not in boxing to play tiddlywinks. He's in there to fight. He got to fight, and I think he knows that. And all respects to him. I hope we keep in touch after this. And thanks, Barry Hearns, giving me this opportunity. And I think it's
well done.